Black Compass Media back live with another one. Shout out to everybody that's out there right now. Tone Bro checking in on behalf of the whole team and everything like that. Shout out to Black Compass. Shout out to the whole team, man. Shout out to Cola. Shout out to Driz. Shout out to Polo. You know what I mean? Shout out to my man Posey as well. I see it. I see all the hate mail and all the tweets. Yes, we are. We right now it's an interesting time. The world's opening up, things of that nature. No excuses here. We got something very, very special in the works for y'all. I'm going to be at Nome this Saturday. You know what I'm saying? We may do a live from there. You're going to get all of my thoughts from there and things like that. Maybe a few special guests on the live with me as well. There's going to be a whole movie. So salute to everybody that follows us. Shout out to the Patreon. Shout out to y'all brothers. Y'all know how we cook. All right? I see you, Brandon. You said we slipping. We're going to get back up. All right? We'll get back up. Now, because y'all know how we was in Q1. We're going to get back to that. But it's not about me. It ain't about me. It ain't about Tone, bro. Yeah. Do I look better now? I lost a little bit of weight. Hell yeah. Yeah, I know. I do. I look all right now, right? It's getting warm outside. You got your kids and all that as well. What I'm interested in is growth. I'm interested in growth, longevity, and comebacks. I like a good comeback story. You know what I'm saying? I like a good comeback story. I like when the forefathers of the and the mothers of the game, the queens of the game come back to the game and they got that energy and they ready to work and they ready to show and prove and tell y'all why they are who they are. So without further ado, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to get one of the ladies up here that actually got me in the Queen of the Ring. All right? Got me in the Queen of the Ring. When I say got me in the Queen of the Ring, I'm talking about that classic, the vintage era. Shout out to Debo. In ring, personals, feelings getting hurt, people leaving. She used to start off the battles crazy. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Mount Vernon's own We Go Hard alumni, Queen of the Ring alumni back. You might have seen her against Dre Dennis. We waiting for the RX situation right now as well. I got the one and only Miss Shooney Da Rapper. What's going on?
Hi. What's up? That was a hell of an intro. Thank you.
It was a good intro? Good.
It was. Thank you. I didn't know I brought you to Queen of the Ring. Let's go.
You are one of the people. And I tell QB this because she's my favorite all time of the ladies. But I gotta tell you too, you're one of the people that I'm in my head, I'm like, I can't be a battler. There's no way. Like, this is true. Like, they
shit, right?
I want to fight somebody off the intro. Like, you black, like you was bugging. You know what I'm saying? So, I thank you because you probably did everybody a good service, but for not having Tone Bro be a battle rapper, because I don't think I'll be very good. I'll probably be a schemer. I think a lot. I probably wouldn't curse too much. That type of stuff.
You got a critique it though, so you might be good.
I don't know. I'm sensitive. Somebody talk about my mom, I'm gonna want to fight. I don't know.
It's entertainment. You can't let that shit get to you.
Yeah, they say that.
Do they know your mom? So half the shit they saying gotta be false.
I don't even like when people look at my mom. I'm gonna be honest. But anyway, enough about that, Shooney. First of all, welcome back. Welcome back to the game. You know what I'm saying? We definitely missed you. We missed your energy and things like that. And I want to say as well, as far as you with your family and everything like that, I want to congratulate you on that. You know what I'm saying? I had to pause because I'm 34 and I'm at the point in my life where I'm like, we got to get this together. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I got mine and everything's going well, but starting a family is a big deal and getting that stuff together. And I just wanted to know from you, first, settling into that and then coming back into this game, the motherhood, has that changed your outlook on the game?
Not really. This is my third child, so not really. And then together, Fetti and I have 5, so not really new to it. You understand what I'm saying? This is our first baby together. And then at the time before we had her, our youngest was 6. So it's not new, but it's kind of new. You know what I'm saying? I've done it before, being in the game and having babies. Honestly, when I first started battling, I had just had my oldest daughter, so it's kind of always been the same thing with me. I would, I did that like after I had my daughter Corey, she's 11 now, so that Queen of the Ring was popping heavy, you know what I mean, 10 years ago. And then after I had my daughter Tony, she was 6 now.
That's a good name.
I was on a spree then. Thank you. Toni. Right. I was on a spree then. You know what I'm saying? So this is kind of really, I guess when I sit out and I have time to think, those 9-10 months, it gets ugly for people when I come back. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And shout out to Fetti as well. You know what I'm saying? And it's like he's always been A1 to me. He's a dope lyricist. You know this, Shooney.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? When you in the lab, when you penning that work and you like, hey, babe, y'all sitting at the kitchen table, babe, what up? You know what I'm saying? I got extra. What is that like?
I don't even run it by him until I think that it's 100. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to see the face of if he don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he not really going to say nothing. He's just going to be like, and then I'm going to be like, all right. Crumbling up papers and then, you know what I'm saying, going back to the drawing board and shit like that. That's really what it be. Relax, girl. You may hear some crying from time to time. But yeah.
Oh, it's all good. Yeah. It's all good.
So I don't really if I don't feel like it's 100%, you gotta be quiet. I don't bring it toward him or whatever the case may be. And then he makes me nervous a little bit because I'm so big on impressing him. It's like I get a little bit of jitters before I'm ready to, you know what I'm saying, tell him what I'm thinking or what I wrote down and stuff like that. And then sometimes if you write shit at night, me and Sarah call it night bars. You write it nightcaps. You write it at night. You wake up the next morning, that shit trash. Like, I don't know if you're tired.
What?
Yeah. You don't write bars real late at night if you're tired and stuff like that. Or you got to revisit it the next morning because when you wake up, you be like, what was I thinking? This is really bad. So sometimes I'd be like, oh, what if this was like a nightcap and I run it by him and he don't like it and whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want to see that face. So I just be like, before I even let him hear my shit. So I might spar with somebody before I let him hear it because I gotta know, all right, this shit hitting.
I heard you talk about this before on Hip Hop Is Real and everything about the whole ghostwriting situation, right? Now this segues into a lot of different avenues. So I'm gonna go to some places with this. You being married to, who, whatever you want to say about him, whatever you want to say, a great lyricist, right? Like, was there ever as you get these allegations of people getting bars written for them and stuff like that, was there ever something in your head?
They've tried it, but at the end of the day, I've been battling since 2012, 2011, right? And you can see the progress, right? You've seen me freestyle. You've seen me jump into people's battles. You've seen me rebuttal. I rebutted with Farrah, on the spot. And that shit was fire. That was 10 years ago. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
I didn't meet Fetti until 2017. So, you understand what I'm saying? So they can say it, but it doesn't really have merit. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, will he make me better? Obviously, because I want to push myself to be as good as him. But it's not because he's helping me. It's not because he's writing for me. You understand what I'm saying? You become competitive when you're in a household like that. If you're a rapper and he's a rapper, you understand what I'm saying? Like, nobody want to be the wackest one in the house, period. No matter what you're doing. You understand what I'm saying? So it's just going to make you that much better. But of course, people are going to try to say it because that's a natural thing to do because I'm right here with him. You understand what I'm saying? So you could do that, but they've seen me. You know what I mean? Like, we was at We Go Hard and Farrah slipped up a little bit for a second. I jumped in on the spot. So if he's writing for me, is he writing my rebuttals? Is he writing my freestyles? How?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? How do we do that? Yeah. Like, how does that work? And they just was fire. You know what I'm saying? We was at RBE and they jumped Farrah on the stage versus Clip. You know what I'm saying? Clip was wilding, but I did. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
What we talking about?
But the reason why I wanted to get after this is because, it's never a problem. Like, so we know that you already been battling. What I think people have a tendency to do is you elevate your game, your pen, and now more people start to talk about it. It's like, oh, it's Fetti. Like,
right.
you know what I'm saying? That's when I feel like it's a little bit unfair, right?
Yeah,
To do
but
that.
and like I said, that's natural. But they're gonna do that with anybody. I just think the part that's unfair is that it's always a conversation when it comes to the females. The media will interview guys and never talk about ghostwriting. But as soon as they interview a female, that's the first question. Oh, what do you feel about ghostwriting? Why the fuck you asking me? Go ask that nigga how they feel
Right.
about ghostwriting. Because
Right.
last I heard, y'all all in a group chat. Chitty chat chatting, okay? Swinging bars.
What you say,
here and
chitty
there,
chat chat?
Like,
What are
chitty
you?
chat chatting. You know what I'm saying? But that's the first question y'all asking females. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I be feeling like that's the double standard that comes in. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
But like I said, it's natural. That's what people are gonna want to say. That's what they feel like they should say, or whatever the case may be. But you can see natural progression. You can see that in a lot of the girls. You know what I mean? I think it's questionable with guys too, where they're trash, and then the next battle is like OD fire, and it's like, wait a minute, what happened? You're not even rapping the same. You understand what I'm saying? So you
Right.
can. There's a lot of people that can say that about. You know,
It-
I ain't one of
well,
those though.
but so and again, I've asked this question to a
Give me
lot of
one
people.
second, Mally. Can you take her
Sure.
out? Well, one of y'all take her out. I'm not sure what Fetti went.
So,
You could bring her over here though.
all right,
Thank you. Give me 1 second.
yeah, I got you. Shout out to everybody out there as well. We got Shooney, the rapper, up here right now. We're gonna talk. We're gonna get into a bunch of things. Make sure y'all subscribe. I see people yelling at me. I do. I see the voices. I see the hate mail. We are going to have a show tomorrow. All right. There will be a show tomorrow. There will be an overtime tomorrow. You will get blogs from me this weekend at Nome. I will do blogs at Nome. I will be there. All right. So we got a lot of things in the works for y'all. So stay tuned. Drop your questions in there. I'm gonna have the questions in there. We're gonna get Shooney right back
I'm
right
here.
now. All right.
Yeah.
All right, Shooney.
What a special
Hey,
guest, Dallas.
Dallas, what's up? What's going on? All right. So what I was gonna get to was, do you feel a responsibility as a battler? This is a question I've asked men as well. Do you feel responsibility as a battler to call out this behavior when you see it? If not, why not?
I mean, we could, but at the end of the day, I do feel like a little bit like the game has changed, and I kind of feel like some parts of battle rap is entertainment, and it has gone a little bit more mainstream than we all wanted it to. And at the end of the day, it is a business, and they do want to put out the best product. And I do feel like there may be people that are higher up that are encouraging some of these people to get help with their pen so that they put their best foot forward at all times to keep the money coming in. I'm gonna be honest.
Shooney,
I'm
this
gonna
is
be
dangerous
honest.
territory we getting
That's
into.
okay.
It's
I'm gonna be
dangerous.
honest. I'm gonna be
You
honest.
think that there are forces at play, puppet masters, if you will, that may be telling people?
They may be. It's a business. It's a business. At the end of the day, there's a lot of money on the line. There's a lot of sponsors on the line. And you, like I said, you want to put your best product forward. So I feel like, you know, there may be people that are encouraging it. And that's maybe why these people haven't got casted out when they get caught. You understand what I'm saying?
Right. I get it. And it's like, if I implicate this person, I would have to also implicate X, Y, and Z and things. But see, that's why I'm a no friends guy. If I was a battler, I had no friends. I have no
That's
reason
what
to be friends with
everybody
any
says.
of you. Yeah, but people don't actually mean that. Me, I won't pick up the phone. Right. Like,
Really?
if I'm not, I just, because it's no reason to. There's no reason to do that.
I mean, but you know what? There is, because you kind of got to see what you're measuring up against. So at the end of the day, you need somebody to tell you this is not it. And you don't want it to be the moment that you stepping on stage, you find out that the shit that you thought was fire was not it. Now that I don't feel like is cheating. I feel like that's somebody that's letting you know,
Right.
like that's like you being in the studio and you play a song and you the only one that's bopping, and everybody you turn around and they like, nah, this ain't your single. This right here, not the single. This may be the B-side, but this ain't it. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
so that, I think that's why people become friends in battle rap. I think that's why people, and I say friends loosely, but I think that's why people do that for the most part.
Right. Now, quick segue into the bullshit, right?
Oh
Into the
boy,
drama.
they go to
Yeah.
bullshit. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Now, little Dallas, cover your ears. But now there's a young lady, half black, half Mexican. Shout out to my Mexican community, my Chicanos out there, Chicanas. And you know, and you had a recent battle with her, right?
Yes. All right.
I heard it was a very close battle. I want to get your
Did you hear
perspective
that?
on the battle. I heard.
I don't think it was that close. I
You don't
think it
think it
was
was
a
close?
good battle. No, I don't think it was that close. I think it was a very
Mm,
good battle. But I said, and I'm not even gonna lie, if I felt like I didn't win, or I
mm,
didn't feel like it was 2-1 my favor completely, then I wouldn't say that. But I really
right.
do in hearts of heart. And honestly, I felt like I got the third as well, but she took an angle that people may have liked, where it was the whole, oh, I'm black, but I don't like being black. So what about these black people that helped me? Blah 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 blah. But
Mm,
and you know what I'm saying. So that could have made that part the third. That could have given somebody, given her the third. But she
right.
clearly did not win the first, and she clearly did not win the second. So I'm not. That's
Mm,
how I feel, and I said that right after it was done, like you know as soon as I heard her first, I just was like, yeah, this is not enough at all. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
And then her third was a little longer than mine, so I could see somebody saying that she won the third, but I don't see that. I seen
You
her fans maybe saying, you know what I'm saying, but
right.
that's fans is fans.
Yeah, fans are gonna be fans. And
Right.
shout out to RX because I think she's very talented. I
Hmm.
do like that you know on the comebacks, right? And things like that, that you would take somebody like RX, right? That and because I not to say that she's not worthy of that, but your
Hmm.
name being where it is, for you to step back on the court, was it important for you to get that type of matchup under your belt to let people know, like, I'm here and I'm dead ass serious?
Um, yes and no.
Mm,
Like, you know what I mean? Like I just didn't want, because realistically, Dre Dennis would have been my comeback, but it was only a one round. So I didn't
right.
want it to be that. You understand what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And so, and I felt like RX and myself was a good matchup. I thought it was like a good battle.
Yeah.
Her, doing her thing in the West and not getting the accolades that she should get.
Right.
I kind of feel like that happens to me a lot too, where
Mm,
people have these conversations about vets, and a lot of times my name don't be coming up for whatever reason. You understand what I'm
mm,
saying? Even
mm.
though y'all all know there was a time that nobody was outside and it was just me, and that's why I
Yeah.
ended up in the source, and that's why I ended up being
Top
talked
20.
about. You
Yeah.
understand? Right?
That's
Exactly.
real.
Top 12, if you want to be honest. But
Talk
you
it.
understand what
Talk
I'm
it.
saying? But it's like, okay, then the discussion ends there, and then they start talking about other things, and then you kind of forget about it. So I felt like she's kind of almost in the same position, so I thought
Mhm.
that would have been dope, you know what I mean? And then she looks good, you know. I thought it was going to be
Good looking lady.
aesthetically nice battle, you understand
Right.
what I'm saying?
Right.
And it was in California. I wanted to go out to Cali, so everything made sense.
Sure.
Everything
Yeah.
made sense about the battle to me.
And I can't wait till the drops and stuff like that. Do you feel it's different battling, in the West or even the West Coast MC? Because it seems like they got the ball right now. You know what I'm saying? Is there
um
added sort of gravitas to
I
that
think I
battling
had to
some
work
artists?
a little harder. I think that was the only difference. I had to work a little harder for
Mm,
reaction, but
mhm.
I knew that the stream was live, and I knew that if niggas wasn't clapping in the building, they was going crazy in the comments,
Right.
because they was only gonna do so much versus somebody that's not from the West. You understand
Right.
what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's the only thing. And the last time that I battled in Cali, it was a Queen of the Ring event.
Hmm.
So although we weren't home, I still was home. You understand? So
Right.
that was the first time, but they gave it up. I'm not gonna lie. They did give some props and shit like that. They did show love. So and then I think a lot of events are happening in the West. So I thought that was good to get my feet wet. And at that point, I had already knew that I was going to be back. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the
Mhm.
month. So I was like, all right, this will just show me what it's hitting for out here. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. Hmm.
Because if a lot of people don't travel to the June 26th car, a lot of the people are going to be from California. I'm
Right.
not battling somebody from Cali, but I'm battling somebody that's been on caffeine several times. So you know what I mean? So you kind of battling that. You're battling the chat. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because unless you like a real battle fan, and which I feel like they have not transformed all of the Queen of the Ring fans to caffeine. I think this event will. I think this event will, but
I
I
think so
think the
too.
people, you know what I mean? I think the people that are in caffeine and that are on caffeine are people that are URL and, you know, caffeiners. You know what I mean? They're not necessarily Queen of the Ringers. You understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So that's the only thing. So I was like, you know what? Let me see what it feels like, because I know the people in the chat is probably gonna be like, oh, Viixen, 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 unless they really know what the fuck they talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I would be
So
remiss if I did not bring that up as well. And now,
right.
we going because we gonna segue right there. Now, you know, because I felt like how this started was you had done a live and people were putting out who they wanted you to battle. Now it was funny because they were mentioning people you'd already battled that got a lot
Right,
of
a
views.
ton. I was like,
I was like,
what?
this is weird. Nobody's on verse tracker. They're just saying anything.
Clearly, they just saying anybody.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
battle Shug, battle your husband, battle Farrah, battle Mama. Like, damn, my nigga, like, do y'all even know me, bro?
Like,
Like, who are these people?
right. Like you just mentioned 5 million views. Like,
Right.
stop. But now and then so then Viixen's name gets thrown out because she had a breakthrough year last year
Very
and
good
people
year.
really enjoy her work. I like her work as well. We've had her up here. And then you say that you guys have battled
We
and
did.
she ran off stage crying.
Kicking and screaming, hollering and yelling.
Hollering and yelling.
She said there wasn't no tears.
Shooney.
I seen some tears. Maybe it was spit or sweat. I don't know, but I seen something coming out some goddamn eyes now. I don't know. Okay. She was
So
emotional.
you claim she has sweaty eyeballs, right? And now she says that's cap. She says that the league owner that was a minute and 30, he said, she's like, well, I didn't write minute 30 rounds. I'm not gonna rap, right? They call time in a minute and 30, she dips.
That's a lie.
That's her side of the story. She said that what
okay, but listen, let me tell you something. When has there ever been a time limit that was a minute and 30? They didn't
I've
even
never heard
start doing exactly. They didn't even start doing 2-minute rounds until Verb, and that was not that long ago. They didn't book it for a long time. 2 minutes before that, niggas was able to rhyme until the sun went up. If you felt like it, nobody was ever calling time. So that right there alone, that's the first part that you know is a lie. Then, like, she went first. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so she went, I went, and then she went into her second. If you didn't have the right time limit, wouldn't that have been in your first? You would have noticed that you didn't have the right time limit.
Yes.
Why would it only be a problem in the second?
So she went her whole first round.
She did her whole first round.
And which was presumably which were both over a minute and 30, right?
Exactly.
I'm guessing.
Yes.
And then in the second round, did she get time?
She said, I don't want to do this no more. Fuck this, and ran off the stage.
Oh.
That's what she said. And that's what I said. I'm like, at the end of the day, it is what it is. The shit never came out. You know what I mean? We laughing and joking or whatever. But if I'm really being called a liar, I will tag the people that was there, because there's several people that were there. And you know what I mean? I don't know if Gracie still got the footage or whatever, because it was on Guerrilla Warfare. But even somebody was on my Facebook today that was there. She was like, nah, she ran off the stage. Like,
wow.
I ain't gotta lie about nothing. She ran off in the second round. If there was a time difference, you would have known the time limit in the first round. Like, let's not do that.
That's crazy. That is, and you know, it's crazy because it's coming back now because of where she is, right? I always tell battlers, you can't escape your history. People gonna know, like, this is what happened. Like, I mean, the fact that she
honestly, I had been saying no, that I was never gonna do it again. And then when she started getting better, like way better or whatever, she started doing her thing. And then when she came to see Battle League or whatever, we was on the same card, and she battled Nina Cruz.
That's a fact. She
was
wild. And shout out to Nina Cruz.
Shout out to Nina, she back too.
Fire.
Yeah, she back too. And
Carter,
so when I seen that, I was like, all right, I was like, I might have to I'm gonna have to slow you down, right? And this was a couple years ago, and she was like, "Say less, let's do this, baby." Whatever. We started laughing, and then that was that. You understand what I'm saying? And then
Mhm.
she was doing her thing here and
Mhm.
there, and then she
Mhm.
quieted down. Then she started to bubble back up again, or whatever. And then I was like,
Right.
"Nah, she's wilding right now." So
Yeah.
right now, I feel like it's the perfect time. I'm like, all right, let's revisit it. Let's put it to bed. Let's show you exactly what was happening that night, which is gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? On the 26th, and that's
Sure.
that. We settled that. That's that.
Okay. And I mean, and then I live for petty tweets. I do live for petty tweets. Then there starts to be discourse online. Her fans start to say, Shooney, shut up, Shooney. You old. We don't care about what you're talking about.
Right, right.
And your fans is like, well, she ran. Why would Shooney have to lie about that?
Fact.
She starts to get spicy, right? And you make the comment, oh, them ghostwriters must be up. Them ghostwriters must be up right now.
But you know what? I was just being funny. And then, because
Okay.
after that, I was like, we know she don't got a ghostwriter. Because
Right.
honestly, she's somebody that you've seen the progression as well. You know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
you've seen her go from not being all that, but continuing to strive and getting better and then learning. It looked like you could tell when she started to learn how to figure things out and how to put stuff, because she always had fire bars, but it just was how she rapped, and it didn't kind of always go together or whatever. You
Right.
understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Right.
I think you could see, if you watch her stuff, you could see as she's learning on camera pretty much. You understand what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
that's why I was saying it, because then a fan was like, oh, you lying, da da da. And I'm like, I'm not lying about nothing, but I was playing when I said she got a ghostwriter.
Yeah.
I ain't even going to
Yeah.
do shit like that. You understand what I'm saying?
Talking
Because
that talk.
I wouldn't want her to do that to me. You understand? So that
Yeah.
was where that ended. You know what I mean? That tweet went
Right.
there. Then she said something about Fetti, but we left it like that because she know I don't got no motherfucking ghostwriter either. You know what I'm saying? So
Come on.
we left it like that because
On
it's enough bitches that really do. So I'm
yeah.
not even going to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. On a competition note, I think it would be a dope battle. I like what she does. I do like the fact that last year I felt like it was a bit of a resurgence for women's battle rap in terms
Facts.
of, and I'm gonna say this from a man machismo standpoint, there are a lot of guys who just cannot rock with women rapping,
Yeah.
right? Like women in battle rap. Last year seemed like a little bit of a sea change, in my opinion. Now you being, you sitting out, you got the bundle of joy in the belly and all that. Did you see that? Did you feel that? Did you feel like the tide was changing a little bit? Like, what was
A
your
little bit.
perception of what the ladies were
I
doing?
felt like the ladies got a little bit more respect, but then when it came to they were still kicked out of the conversation. Like they were there, but then when they came to really lock it in, it was on some TikTok. The game is locked. Nobody else can play. Like when they started to really pick the names, like niggas was arguing. You understand what I'm saying? For the females to be in the conversation, but then when the conversation got real,
It wasn't that.
nobody was left. Right when the list came out, there was no love. It was over.
But and even with that, like, did you feel like because we have a top 10 panel for women, which I think is
But
important
why
as
we need
well.
that? Why we need
I
that?
was gonna ask that. Yeah, you are
No,
elder
I'm asking
statesman.
you. Why we need that?
I think
Why can't just all be together?
I have a case for and against it. My case for it is that there's the parity. There's no equity. There's no parity in battle rap. Meaning, last year, the women, the intergender and the women's cars were two of the best cars last year, right? And then and then we don't get the level of events that to meet that acclaim. People were actually asking when the next intergender car was. When's the next ladies card and things like that. And we just didn't have that, right?
But
so
devil's advocate, why do we need that either? Why do we need that? Why does it have to be an intergender card for there to be a male versus female? Or why does it need to be an intergender card? Or why does it need to be a female card to see female battles? Why we can't just battle? Why we can't just be on the card?
That's a fact. That's a good question.
Battlers.
But I don't think it's there yet though, Shooney. I don't.
But why not? I feel like it should have been there for the fact that when Queen of the Ring started, we started because there was a King of the Ring. There is no King of the Ring. Where are those niggas? After we did that, there should be no questions asked. We removed the whole league. Like there never was nothing else. There never was nothing else. You know what I'm saying? So what are we doing? Why do we need that? Like, I get it. There is a separation, but it shouldn't have been this long, and it shouldn't still be at this point. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I guess, back then it was like, oh, we're going to do something that has never been done. So we're going to make a female league. And then we did that, and your male league just disappeared. No disrespect to anybody that's from King of the Ring. But what happened to y'all? It was over. You understand what I'm saying? And I feel like if we were given the same opportunities as far as like sponsorship and, placement and stuff like that, this easily could have been the same thing. You know what I mean? It could
Right.
have been way further. I get it now it's happening. But after the intergender battles and after the females did what they needed to do 2 times in a row, I think they should just break down the barriers. Like, it should
Yeah.
just be one at this point. It
I
shouldn't really have to be this.
I don't know if because to me, women's battle rap seems very top heavy. Like, you got your stars at the top. It's a solid like 10 to 12 of y'all that's legitimately stars in the shit. You know what I'm saying? And then there's like a big ass space, and then that middle tier that's looking to become that, right? I think Coffee's gonna break into that soon if she isn't already there. I think she might have a seat at the table already. But I don't think there's enough Coffees and Viixens and Flames right now, right? Like to be able to be like, all right, let's put on. You know what I'm saying? I think it's still gaining that momentum.
Okay,
And
so I
also
can see
think,
that as a reason. Okay.
I also think women's battle rap needs more women as fans. It just
There's
does.
hella female fans. There's some female fans. I just feel like there wasn't a good job done at changing, I guess, platforms. I feel like when things moved from YouTube, that they didn't really tell the YouTubers, we out of here. I think they just left. You understand what I'm saying? Because it was for a good while that there wasn't any content placed on the YouTube channel for Queen of the Ring, whether it's after something dropped, whether it was talking, whether it was whatever. But you didn't even tell anybody, like, yo, over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to tell them. Like, we outside, we over here. Like, that's what I mean by when I say the people that's in the chat are people that are strictly from Caffeine, came to Caffeine when it first started. They here for it. They know the faces that they've been seeing every battle. So regardless who's battling, if it's a face that they've seen on Caffeine before, they choosing that person. You understand what I'm saying? But you got to tell the people that have been around, like, yo, YouTube ain't lit no more for whatever reason. We not dropping these battles over here. But we on this side.
We over here.
And it's free. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's free. Come holler at us over here. And I feel like if that connection is made, then you're bringing more of those fans, those core fans that was traveling from Africa, that traveled from New Zealand. You know what I'm saying? That's coming from Canada. That's coming from all over the world.
Shit, Shooney.
That's coming from all over the world. You're now getting them involved in what we're doing at this point. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean by there's fans though. There's fans. I just feel like they was kind of left when shit shifted. That like people forgot to tell them.
No doubt, no doubt. I mean, and I like See the Boss, Chrissy Yamaguchi. Love that battle. That's the energy. I miss the ring, and then so there's a couple factors, and I do want to get your perspective on this. There are things that I feel like could actually, if you want to inject a shot of insulin, a shot of adrenaline into women's battle rap, you get a tournament going, right?
Right.
And I already got the 16 names written down. Oh yeah. We could do that. You get total slaughter type.
You
win the tournament. You win the tournament, nigga. But so and I think like a total slaughter, like the way that they did that reality show with the ladies.
Absolutely.
What?
Absolutely.
Y'all would kill that
I've been
shit.
saying this for years.
Y'all would kill that.
Fetti and I, we tried to do a love and battle rap type situation, and at that point we weren't together, and we ended up getting married, so that show went out the window. But you know what I mean, like things happen. But there's got to be time. Like there's so much in female battle rap that can be played off of. You understand what I'm saying? And niggas love us low key, like they love us. Okay, for real. So it's enough. It's enough. But I feel like there's a resurgence now. You understand what I'm saying? Like with them doing the ring battles in Atlanta and bringing some of those core girls back and seeing that those girls have not lost their spark and those girls are really good. I like that, bringing it to Caffeine and having that clean setting and having people be able to vote. So, I'll play devil's advocate. I said they didn't bring some of the old people, but they get new people. You know what I mean? The people that don't know us and that haven't seen us. Because believe it or not, there are some people that still don't know me. You know what I mean? When I do my show sometimes on Caffeine, there are some people that are like, oh, you got to rap, who are you? And sometimes I'll be like, huh? But then I'll be like, you know what? Never mind. Glad to meet you. Here we go.
Yeah, exactly.
So you gotta still know that you still meeting new people and seeing new faces and stuff like that. So I'll say that. So that you got that going. Then you got She Go Hard that, just popped up. They had their first event, I think like 2 weeks ago, maybe a week and a half ago. Crazy. Working on their second event for August 1st, and they've dropped like 5 of the matches, and that's nuts. You understand what I'm saying? So it's just good to see that the ladies is out here. We eating.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, look, I tell people this all the time. The best when outside was open, Queen of the Ring events
was lit.
Wow. They was it.
Lit.
I mean, you talk about mob fan bases, moments, craziness. Like,
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like Debo Veg, shout out to y'all. You can get some food
they
in
did
there.
Irvin Plaza, they did BB King. Like, they did all the same shit and was sold out. You understand what I'm saying? Like, look, let's not play like it's not what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's there. It's there.
Let's pivot to this because I have been watching the Heir to the Throne trailers, the Heir to the Throne flyers and things like that, and I do see the matchups in here, and I'm very, very intrigued. I want to get your perspective. 40 bars, KCJ, what's up?
Honestly,
you see what he just did in that tournament? What's up?
Honestly, it's anybody's night. I'm not gonna lie. It's
really?
anybody's night. Yeah. Especially like looking at the whole card, absolutely. And then when you think about 40, you think about Casey. Okay, 40 normally shows up, but we know, 40 has had her mishaps. So you take that into consideration. Then Casey shows up, but then there's sometimes that Casey shows up and we don't really like the material. We're like, wait, she took a night off tonight. You understand what I'm saying? So let's not pretend like that hasn't happened. Like we didn't really like her versus Coffee. We didn't really love her versus, who was it? Prep or somebody that she
it was the one before that.
The one before that, right?
Twerk.
Yeah, that she just got through it. You understand what I'm saying? Like those are the things. So both of those can happen. You know what I mean? And if it does happen, that leaves it to be anybody's night. Then you also know that Casey is explosive. She could go out there wilding. And we're not going to act like 40 is not wilding. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, like I said, it could be anybody's night. So I really don't know. But if I had to pick, gun to my head, I'm going to go with 40 because of the experience.
Okay, the experience factor can outweigh it.
Because of the experience. Yeah. And you know what I mean? At 40, I know that she has a better pen, but if you can't get the stuff out, it's not going to matter. You understand what I'm saying? And that would be the same shit I would say for myself and Viixen. Like, I feel like I have the better pen. If I don't get the shit out, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay. I definitely feel like, I was at a point where I was like, how much is what she did in the tournament going to affect how Casey moves going forward, right? There's probably a lot of angles that 40 could exploit based on what happened in the tournament. But like when you were watching that, as an elder statesman, as a woman in this shit that really held it down, how did you feel about Casey going through the tournament? You know what I'm saying? Like, what was your sort of response to being like, damn, like she really kind of making it through? Or did you feel like, the games wasn't that crazy, so it's not that crazy?
Nah, like, I think she just had one that was like, you understand what I'm saying? But I thought, she came with stuff that could have won. It was just that twerk shit. Like if he was on his shit, we know she would have lost. You understand what I'm saying? Because her material wasn't the best, and then obviously what happened with him, and then how good he is. So she wouldn't have won that. But she cleaned that up, came right back. And then in the middle of that, her and I were both out in Flint, and she did her thing versus Myron.
Myron, that's a fact.
And then turned right around and went and was battling again. And
that's
won again.
Shit right there. That's shit right there.
And won again. So it's like, so that now she's really pushing herself. So that's going to elevate her in itself. Because now if you felt like you couldn't prepare under pressure or you couldn't prepare in such a short time, you can, because you literally have had what, 4 battles in the last 2 months, 3 months, or something like that. You know what I mean? And 2 of them was 1 week apart, and the other 2 was 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? So that, I think for that puts her in a different level. You know what I mean? That pushes her a little bit higher. I don't think it gives her the ability to like duck battles or anything like that. But I do feel like it puts her up there, you know what I'm saying, with the upper echelon.
Right. And the return of Tomb Raider.
Yeah,
Tomb Raider
Gaddis. Oh
returns.
my
Tomb
God.
Raider
I
returns.
can't believe that
Gaddis.
people are trying to say that Gaddis is gonna get 3-0. I don't see that. I don't see that. I have
I
to
don't see
check
that either.
somebody. Yeah, I have to check somebody that said that. Like, you can't say that. Gaddis getting 3-0, like, she may lose.
Yeah, she may
lose. But 3-0, like, y'all be taking it too far.
Is it a
like,
different energy though because of what happened with Official in that tournament? I think she's about to be pissed off in that ring.
We could say that, but then but again, we say these things and we put those things up there, and it adds a little bit of pressure. But then sometimes it don't be that way. You know what I mean? People were saying, "Oh, she gonna wild out after Arsenal. Look, Arsenal, and then she came back. She was all right. It wasn't energy like, oh, I gotta avenge myself. So we don't know. You know what I'm saying? You don't know. Then you don't know what type of bags people get. You don't know what's going on in their life and whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes when you feel like a nigga gonna be motivated, they come back like, nah, well, this wasn't it for me. I didn't really care about this. Like, they didn't give me the money I was asking for. I wasn't really getting off work like I was supposed to. I had a hard time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never know. You just never know. That's why I keep saying it could be anybody's night. Gaddis came back, dusted off herself. You know what I'm saying? With caution and RX and like, so she's good. She's good. It's not a rusty Gaddis, and we know Gaddis been around for years. Gaddis. Yeah. She's wrapped in just about every room and places that wasn't rooms. So she's not worried about nothing. You know what I'm saying? And then we know Official is Official. So, again, anybody's night.
Anybody's night. I feel like this card is like almost like a women's version of Night of Main Events. Literally every matchup could be a main event matchup. A passing of, my opinion, which it could be looked at that way. Although I do feel like QB is the like, if we play in Mortal Kombat, the final stage, the final boss for Coffee is probably QB, but Miss Hustle is probably that next rung. You know what I'm saying? Like that next rung down. Like it's, I think with Hustle being the way that she is and who she is, this battle means a lot. Like, what do you think about Coffee Brown versus Miss Hustle? I
like this battle. I just want them. I like this battle a lot, because I could see why people make comparisons between the two of them.
Right.
And then, you know, the gang shit and all of that. I just want both of them to leave the emotions at home, because I think the battle is going to go to whoever is less emotional that night. So,
really?
Yeah. Because I feel like if somebody gets in their feelings, it's gonna fuck up the momentum. It's gonna fuck up the battle. It's gonna fuck up how they rap in their whole mind state. They're not gonna be as aggressive, or they're gonna be too aggressive. And you know there is a such thing as being too aggressive. And you start to, you know what I mean? It's just weird. It gives off a weird energy, and you're like, why? What are you doing right now? You understand what I'm saying? It's like, why are you so tough tonight?
You were like you in the back. I've seen that. But I don't know where that comes from. I've seen it in real time. And once that shit happens, Shooney, and let me know from your perspective, it's like you want to tell them like, yo, chill, nigga.
Yeah, calm down. Like, relax.
Have you ever been in that situation? Keep it tall. You ever been in that?
Not me, where I've gotten like overly aggressive, no, but I've gotten like overly anxious, and I'm just like, let me calm my stupid ass down right now. You know what I'm saying? Go here looking like a fool or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's what's gonna happen. That it's gonna go to whoever is less emotional, to be honest. You know what I mean? And it's I don't know if anybody's gonna want to disrespect the other one heavily, because I get it. It's battle rap, and then you got gang culture that's involved. So now if one comes dressed head to toe and, you know what I'm saying, blood bandana outfit, and the next one come, you know, cripped out, you understand what I'm saying? And you say something crazy, or she say something crazy, what happens? You know, it could be, you know what I mean? Do you have to say something? I don't know gang culture like that. I'm not from the gang, so I don't know. Is there something that's called, you know what I mean, that's too violating, and now you have to go outside your contract and fight? do something,
Right.
or do something to show you not soft, or whatever the case may be. I don't know. You understand what I'm saying? So I feel like
Sure.
it's gonna come down, like I said, to whoever is less emotional. I love the battle, and if they both just rap, that's gonna be a crazy ass battle.
It could be one of them fucking ones, man.
Yeah.
I like I said, I really just I love the announcements right now. I love the energy. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? As far as you know, there you alluded to this in your live. There are battles on the table, Shooney.
Yeah.
There are battles out here still for you.
Absolutely.
There's
Absolutely.
battles.
There's
And
a
I
ton of
need to
battles out there for me.
I need to understand who, like, what's the pecking order here? Like, who needs to be talked to? Because
It ain't really no order. I want everybody. I've said
mm,
this time. I want them all. Like
mm,
I want them all. They've been, the girls been tweeting. They've been like, "Yo, you on a mission? You absolutely fucking right. I'm married, so
mm.
at any point in time, we can end up having another baby. Like, what's up? Like, get with me before I go out again."
Yo, Fetti watching this,
My
he done did
husband
the
be looking
people's
at me
eyebrow.
like,
He looking at like, yo,
every time I
chill.
say, he be like,
Oh, he did the little side eye.
what it up? Yeah, but it's like,
Right.
nah, like, and I feel like, you know what I mean? I say this respectfully, but I feel like the game has changed. Like,
Mm.
y'all wilding, asking for too much money that nobody's not giving y'all. Y'all know they not giving it to y'all, so that's your reason to run. Stop all of that.
Talk
Stop
your
all
shit.
of, oh, I gotta wait for this one. I ain't coming outside for that one. I'm only coming out once a year. Nah, stop all of that. Everybody's outside. We all doing everything. Jump in, bitch. What happened?
Mm-hmm.
Battle
Mm-hmm.
whoever. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, there's a lot of battles up there for me. Couture is still there, Misfit is still there, E Heart is still there, Jazz is still there, Hustle is still there, Coffee. There's a ton of battles. Cheddar. There's a ton of battles that have not happened. Me and 40 being a 3 round. It's a ton. Like,
Okay.
it's a ton.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. And any of those back. This is what I want to be more specific. The specificity in this whole interviewing thing, right? Are there any battles that you want for outside in the ring? We like, you know what I'm saying? You know how we get like
Mhm.
outside. Like who you want to see in front of that crowd so you can get that energy behind it. Like,
I want all of the people that I came in the door with. I want those to be Queen of the Ring battles. And unless
mm,
somebody's offering like a crazy ass bag, I can't see me battling E Heart anywhere other than Queen of the Ring. I can't see me battling
mm,
Jazz anywhere other than Queen of the Ring. Like, I can't see me doing a real misfit battle anywhere other than Queen of the Ring unless the bag is crazy. You understand what I'm saying? Because those are
right.
people that I came in with, and I still need to show. Like, yeah, you got away years ago. We didn't do this, but here we are now. What's up? You know what I'm saying?
Why do people wait? Why would
I
you
don't
want to battle
know.
Shooney now, ladies? I'm gonna look in the camera. Why you want to wait now? The woman is
Yo no
married.
sé. Yo
She
no
chilling.
sé.
She on the couch. She got the young, like, she ready for y'all. Why did y'all
Listen,
wait? Why?
yo no
I,
sé. I can't tell you. I cannot tell you. But
this
whatever
is
it is, we out
yeah,
here.
we're gonna sort it out. But this is a game that I like to play. It's a game
Mm-hmm.
that I like to play, and we're gonna do it with you. And it's called underrated, overrated, fire, or trash. I will give you a noun.
Underrated,
That's a
overrated.
that's a person, place, or thing.
Okay.
And you tell me if it's overrated, underrated, or
Fire or trash.
fire or trash. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Cool. And we're gonna go all over the place with this. We're gonna do some battle rap too.
Okay.
Underrated, overrated, fire, or trash? Jack Boy Maine.
Underrated.
Underrated. Why?
Because I think people do that. What have you done for me lately? And they let that one, you know what I'm saying, or they hold on to that one fuck up, and that's it. You understand what I'm
Mm,
saying? Like, he's fire, especially when he's, you know what I'm saying, wannabe and shit. And I don't think people give him the respect that he's supposed to give. They never give him his just due.
right. Right.
And so that's why I would say, to me, he's underrated. I think he's dope.
Okay.
I mean,
Uh,
he lost in the 2-on-2 versus me and Fetti, but he's dope. You know what I'm saying? He's
hmm,
dope.
I got you. Underrated, overrated, fire, or trash? T Top.
I like T Top. T Top's fire to me. I get excited when I see his name on the card because I
Right.
know I know exactly what he's gonna do. You know what I mean? He's gonna bring the comedy, he's gonna bring the bars, he's gonna entertain all 3 rounds. So I think T-Top's fire, no
Right,
question.
right. And he has a career in voice acting once he's done with battle rap for sure. You gotta
Fact,
put that. Like he
fact.
literally could play a bear in the woods, like that
Right,
sells like
right.
shit in order to like I'm hustling in the wood. Like he
I
can.
got allergies, guys. Y'all not gonna Nicki Minaj me. I can't see no pictures. I'm just letting y'all know. I got
yo,
allergy, and my allergy is killing me right now.
we fighting pollen upstate. They on me too.
Word,
Tone, open your eyes. I'm like, it's the
word. My
histamine,
nose
brother.
is rough. My eyes is rough right
Yeah,
now. My throat is
swollen.
itchy. Yeah, it's
Right.
rough. It's rough in these
This
streets.
this nose is not always as big. I'm just saying. But anyway, whatever. Underrated, overrated, fire or trash? Telfar bags.
Um, I want to say fire, but I don't have one. So, no, I'm hating. They trash. No, I like them. Isn't that that's the one that's black owned? No.
Yeah. I believe
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
Nah, I fucks with it. I
Okay.
just don't have one. It's too exclusive for me. You know what I'm
Too
saying?
exclusive.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
ain't got one. Somebody in the comments want to get me one.
Overrated, underrated, fire or trash? Lady Flames.
Fire,
Fire.
without a doubt. Fire,
Mm.
fire, without a doubt. Like, and she's mad personable and friendly. I love her. Fire. Again, somebody else that lost in that little 2-on-2 versus me and Fetti. But I love her. She is fire to death. Shout out to First Lady Plays. I love her.
Okay. Underrated, overrated, fire or trash? Cash Doll.
She had that one song. I'm gonna have to go with trash.
She trash? Cash
I'm gonna
Doll
have to go
trash?
with. She could rap,
Uh-huh.
but that's it. Like the songs don't be. You know what I'm saying? Don't be hitting for nothing. Just that one song. That's it.
Mm.
That's the only one that I know. So I'm gonna have to say Tradash. But she can rap.
Okay. Underrated, overrated, fire or trash? Prep.
Uh, he's not overrated, and I don't think he's underrated. And then I think he has his moments. So
Mm.
I don't know if I can say all the way fire, because sometimes when he don't care, he don't care. And you
Mm-hmm.
could tell and it'd be like, oh, what's wrong with you, nigga? Like, you have so much potential. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Like, but if I had to choose, I would have to say because he's not trash. You know what I mean? And I think people give him his props. So I
Okay.
guess I'll go with fire. He
Okay.
has more fire times than whack.
Yeah, he's more fire than whack. Okay.
Yeah,
Uh Underrated, overrated, fire or trash? We're gonna go with Jada Ray.
underrated like a
Underrated.
motherfucker. Yeah,
I
she's
agree.
super
Why?
talented, super
Yeah.
talented. And again, another person that I don't know if it was timing when she came in
Mm-hmm.
or timing when she went out. I just feel like she never was able to get back to the star power or to the place that she once was. You know what I'm saying? Because
Mm-hmm.
like she was one of the people that niggas wanted the battle. Like you wanted the battle, Jada Ray. You
Mm.
wanted to. You understand what
Right.
I'm saying? Like even if it was just for the look, because she looked so fire in the ring. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You wanted her, and then it was like people forgot. And then she makes some music and stuff like that. And I think that doesn't get the popularity that it should. And then she takes great pictures. She's like a really good photographer.
She's a
And you know
great
what I mean?
photographer.
And
I
a
was about
lot
to
of
say.
people don't pay attention to that either. So I'm
Mhm.
definitely going with underrated on that one.
Okay. And her performance, I brought my shorty to Verbal Warzone, which is
Mm-hmm.
crazy bringing your girl to a battle rap event. In my head, it just sounds
Is
cringe.
it? Why?
But usually, like if it's not like a women's card or some sort of
Mm-hmm.
intergender something, it's just too many guys in there. Like it's just the vibes
Yeah.
is weird. Then I'm like, I ain't in there with nothing that's whack, Shooney. You feel
Right.
what I'm
Okay.
saying? So
Okay.
all night it's like,
Okay.
you bro, that's you. That's you, bro. Like,
Who
yes,
that?
man. Like you
Right.
see who she
Gotcha.
walked in with. Like
But that doesn't give you confidence. You don't like that when niggas be
it's
like,
dope. It's
who that?
dope.
And then you be like,
After
that's
after
me.
like 2 hours of that, it's like, bro, like all right.
Damn, my nigga. All right.
Yeah, all right. and you
Gotcha.
know, Shorty from Jersey, she had made your ass. I mean, you know, you do what you do.
Um,
You know what I mean?
okay. Look
But
good, but she hood. Got you.
yeah, we went to Verbal War Zone and Jada Ray. Whew,
She was
she
kicking
went
ass, right?
crazy.
So good. She's so good.
Yeah.
So good.
Underrated, overrated, fire, or trash. We actually have him next. None.
He's underrated.
Underrated.
He's
Okay.
underrated. Yeah. And
Yeah.
I don't know. What's up, babe? Yeah, go ahead. Yeah,
Mhm.
he's underrated. And I don't know, and I hate to play the race card, but sometimes the race card is in play
Mm.
where, you know, had
Mhm.
he had a tad bit more melanin, he would be like, "You fired! Oh my
Yeah.
god!" You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's hard. It's hard out
But
here.
none always reminded me of like the white dude in the hood that you knew was with it. Like you knew was
Yeah,
already like, you know what I'm
absolutely.
saying? Like
But at the end of the day, you keep him around, but he wasn't. They wasn't really, unless you was white boy Rick. They wasn't really putting a white nigga really like in power. Like he's
yeah.
around. We know him.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Yeah.
So that's how I feel. Like he's out here. They know he's good, but they not really gonna be like, "All right, let's go." You know what I'm saying? They even kind of still do that to Mike P a little bit. But
They
you
do
know,
just a little
conversation
bit.
for yeah, it's another conversation for another day though.
Underrated, overrated, fire, or trash. Easy the block captain.
Mm, he's switched his style a lot. Right
Mm.
now, if we're talking currently, I would say fire. If we was talking back when I first was seeing him,
Mhm.
I would have had to say OD trash because I hated him as a battle rapper. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it on it. I hated him as a battle rapper. When I first heard him, I was like, who is this? Like,
Yeah.
what's he talking about? Like he was just real talking us to death. But then
Yeah.
when he figured out how to real talk and bar, I was like, oh, all
Right.
right, I like
Hmm.
it. This
Then he
this
had
this
that like that battle
yeah.
rap mime thing going on, like where he
Yeah, when
was
he was stuck in the box,
doing
right? Yeah.
like
Yeah, yeah.
like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I
Mhm.
always hated that, and I
Yeah,
hate when
so
guys
now,
bring
right
rhymes back.
now, fire.
Mhm.
Back
Okay.
then, I was like, oh nah, who this? But yeah, he fire right now.
Is he gonna beat T Rex?
Uh, I don't know.
You don't know.
I think he may. You know what I mean? Like we know Rex is a legend, but that's again about stuff where it could be anybody's night, right? Where if he goes in his legend bag, then
Mhm.
it could be a long night for Easy. If he come out there on best friend goals type shit, Rex is getting washed. You know what I'm saying? He's getting
I
washed.
I hate that attitude. I hate that I'm happy to be here type bag. I hate
Right.
that. I hate that so
Yeah.
much.
Getting washed if he come out there like that.
Now, before we close out, right? First of
Hmm.
all, I'm gonna say this. I got to get you back up here because
Whatever.
I have barely scraped the surface, right?
Listen,
But, but so we gonna do this. But
you know I
before
fuck
you
with
go,
you.
you know I got to start some shit. You know I have to. I'm gonna start some shit now.
You can try it. What's up?
Top 5 We Go Hard MCs ever, in your opinion. Who is your top 5 on
Ever.
We Go Hard ever?
Top five we go hard ever would be Chess,
Chess.
Steams, Ish, Fetti, and
One name you leaving out. Come on, do
probably
it.
Gaddafi. Gotta be
Gaddafi.
Gaddafi. Yeah,
Shout out to Gaddafi. I fuck
yeah.
with Gaddafi.
Gotta be Gaddafi.
Over
Who
Jerry
I look like?
West.
Yeah, I don't to be honest with you, I like how Jerry raps. Like Jerry can rap, but he just became entertaining to me.
Hmm.
He
Okay.
wasn't, you understand? Like I like bullies type of rappers. And you
Right.
could see it from like, all right, Chess is gonna be in your face, Steams is gonna be in your face, Ish, it's gonna bark on you for real. Gaddafi gonna have the Haitian flag wrapped around his hand, wilding
Hmm.
on you. You understand what I'm saying? And when
Yeah.
Fetti gets mad, Fetti is like all in your fucking face. You understand what I'm saying? So I like all of that. Jerry West to me, he's fire, but he's too laid back for my style of
Hmm.
how I like my battle rappers. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Right.
he wouldn't be in my top five, but of course he's one of the greats from We Go Hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's also females that I feel like, I'm not
Mm-hmm.
going. and maybe I'm not saying it because I'm about to battle see, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna be like, oh, she in the top 5, fuck that. So that could be her material now, bitch. Let in the top 5. Fuck out of here. Nah. But yeah, a lot of good people came out of We Got Her. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I mean, that was for a while, you know, some wrestling stuff. That was like the ECW of
Word.
what was, you know what I mean? Like that was, and a lot of people stole that sauce. A lot of people, you know what I mean? A lot of people came out of that, and it's just, you know, it's a staple in New York. So, you know, I'm just, whenever I can go out, I'm out there. You know what I mean? So, but I just wanted to wrap it with that. Shooney, you've been great. Very good interview. Very candid. What we do up here is we give the MC the ISO screen to address the fans, where to find you, whatever you want them to know. You got it. All right. It's on you.
All right. Make sure you guys follow me if you're not following me already on Instagram, Shooney Da Rapper, ShooneyDaRapper. If you know my Facebook, you know it. I'm not about to spell my full first name because it's crazy, but my last name is Johnson. So you find me, you find me. Follow me on Twitter, Shooney Da Rapper. Also, you guys can follow myself and Fetti on our YouTube, Mr. and Mrs. Johnson. And do shop my website, Destiny's Dream Shop. It's DESTINYS, dreamshop.com. Get you some merch, get you some cosmetics and all that good stuff. Yeah, that's it. Heir to the Throne, June 26th. She Go Hard, August 1st. I'm in these motherfucking streets. You feel me?
Working. And I'm gonna try one more time. So you ain't gonna tell us who your opponent is?
On what?
26th?
Viixen.
You got
June 26th. I'm battling Viixen.
That's locked in for
Heir to the Throne. Yes, nigga. You ain't see the tweets all day?
I ain't see the damn flyer.
Boy, they've been tweeting me all day.
What?
I thought that's why you was talking about Viixen earlier.
Nah, I thought I was just talking shit back and forth. It's locked in for real? That's a part of that card?
Yes. Shooney Da Rapper versus Viixen the Assassin. Fuck out of here.
That's in LA?
That's in LA on Caffeine.
You gonna make me go to LA twice?
Tony, bro, what you been talking about this whole time? Yes. My nigga, get your ticket. What we been talking about this whole time?
You gonna make me go? You gonna make me go to LA twice?
Yo, you're a pro at acting like you know what a motherfucker talk about. Cause I'm talking about they gonna be voting for her in the Caffeine. They been seeing her. What?
No, I'm just talking shit. But so it's on the 26th versus Viixen and we outside and all that.
June 26th. Sorry, versus Viixen. The Assassin, Heir to the Throne, and then August 1st, She Go Hard, Shooney versus See the Boss.
Ooh, see the boss. We gotta get you.
That's another fake rematch. We were supposed to do that 2-on-2, and then you know, bitches had faked that out or whatever. But you know, we'll address that when it's time to address that. You know.
Hey, chat, don't beat me up. I'm fucking around, y'all. Niggas, everyone control but me. Is that what's going on?
Nah, you ain't know.
I did know. I knew.
He went running. He went.
I knew.
He took a nap. Y'all.
I knew what happened.
Troll his ass. He ain't know.
Don't do that, Shooney.
Lit. Listen, Black Compass Media is lit.
You have been amazing, and we're gonna get you up here some more. And I salute you. Salute to the whole family.
See y'all comments, but if y'all said anything worth saying to me, I love y'all. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. If you said anything bad, you's a black bitch, and your mother fucking dick in hell. Okay.
Yo, Shooney, go take some goddamn Allegra or Allegra, whatever that shit called.
But listen, I'm about to go on my Caffeine.
Stop playing.
Caffeine. We talking about no X lit. Right? Shooney Da Rapper. Holla at me when it's done. Come on my Caffeine. All right.
Yeah.
Lit.
Go to Shooney's Caffeine and we lit. All right. You be good. All right.
Thanks.
No doubt. Shout out to Shooney. Shout out to Fetti. Shout out to Young Dallas. I seen them in the joint too. You know what I mean? And I'm like I'm just happy, man. I'm happy that we got that going. We definitely get Shooney back up here. Very, very talented MC. You know, back in form. Sometimes people come back and they not in form. She's back in form and she's taking challenges. Her versus Viixen on the 26th. Big giant Heir to the Throne. Like that card is crazy. So we're gonna be out there for that. I'm outside this weekend. I'm outside next month. It's just a lot of reasons to be back outside. All right. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to close this out. I'm going to go on and try to get the next thing situated and everything like that. Shout out to the ladies in the chat. We got, what is it? Pretty Dime Wordsmith, Londa T. There's a couple other shorties in the chat, man. Salute to all the ladies that follow the content as well. And salute the women's battle rap. All right. And prove me wrong. I was definitely in Vegas with the fro. I don't know how y'all do that heat out there, but man, like, nah, bro. But Tone, bro, signing out, man. Signing out, man. Y'all be good. Follow us at The Black Compass. That's DA Black Compass. Cola, Polo, Driz, Posey. We outside. I'm telling you, tomorrow is definitely the radio show. Definitely the OT. You can get a lot of content from us in the next couple of weeks. So y'all was saying all that, right? Y'all got used to it. Y'all got spoiled. We was doing a lot of content, but we back in them bags, all right? Tone, bro, Black Compass Media, we up out of here. Peace.